Let's give this a shot. I'm excited to listen to my man's album. All right. Am I live? Am I good to go? How you boys not been live in a very long time? How do I see the chat? Where'd it go? Okay. Album of the year? No way. No way, my man Token with the album of the year? I'm excited about it. All right. No, I'm not doing requests right now. What are these emotes that I'm seeing? So, I just want to... I've never live streamed reacting to an album before. And I felt like it would be kind of cool to do that instead of just sit down and make a video and hope that everybody sees it. And I just want other people to listen to the songs with me. So, yeah, we're going to listen to Token's album together. I hope you guys are excited. If you haven't listened to it or not, I don't know if Token will pop in or not. He actually invited me to the album listening party yesterday at his house, and I couldn't go because I had to coach some little second grade to fifth grade in a little baseball camp. It's been a minute since the last stream. It has been. It's been a long time. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I will get back to doing like live requests and stuff like this soon, but especially during the summer. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and listen to this album. Let's get it. I'm not going to wait for everybody else. I just want to listen to the album. So.
Never too different.
Oh, hold on. I cannot hear anything. Wireless headphones are stupid. There we go. All right. Token's album. Let's go. I'm excited. Love my man Token.
Never too different. Yeah. At 13, I joined Cyphers in Boston. I took the train. My first time out the North Shore before touring to fame. Surrounded by these black and Spanish dudes, mid or late 20s. They could tell I lived a sheltered life, they still chose to respect me. I was timid, they were braver.
Okay.
I was spit, but they were better. Talking about much realer things, dead friends and gang pressure. I would just rap about rapping, but they still were never haters. Hugging my mom when they met her, told her son's gonna be major. My dad was in
Get
the
a little more in depth
so
here.
I looked up to those dudes as real men, my motivation. We're more talented than me. They set the bar that I was chasing. Fast forward, I'm the only one who made it. Now I'm not supposed to be here.
He's always got great album intros, man.
My neighbors drive a Tesla, young daughter in the backseat. Get mad when I whip fast down the cul-de-sac, happy. My other neighbors are an older couple, maybe 60s. Probably worked their whole life to get that house and drive that Bentley. 4 levels, big door, long, tall stairs. On the other side, there's a crib like theirs. 3 young kids, early 20s, no parents. Every Friday night, 8 other cars are next to theirs. And I wonder what they think. Do they even know there's just that one kid paying for it? The 2 others are his bros, getting used to a lifestyle they may never reach alone. They think that I'm doing them a favor, but I don't know. What happens when I wanna move or wanna be alone? Am I selfish? Do I trick my friends with life that ain't their own? 5-star meals, cleaning ladies are their norm. I love my fucking dogs, I do anything for them. I wanna take them with me everywhere, that's what I do it for. But all they gon' resent me if one day I cannot do it no more. Feel like I'm tricking fate and all these blessings might disguise a spoiled kid with homies. I gotta remind that we not supposed to be here.
Man. Very relatable stuff so far. There's a lot of crazy things the artists deal with.
It could be just coincidence or maybe fate planned it. The house that I moved into with my money from Atlantic was my dream house. Till I realized where I got the dream from. It looked exactly like my best friend's house in 7th grade. The same house I used to steal from. When he was out of town, I used to break it with my older friend and look around and take anything of value that I saw. The most ironic part about it all is that the kid who lived there wasn't just a friend. He was the only kid who convinced me to put my music on the internet. Without him, I never would be on these steps. Now this house is just a stark reminder of the bad friend I've always been. Lying that I've always been. Cheater and deceiver still. Lucky motherfucker, but know how to play the victim still. They tell me I fell off and fans defend me. Nah, it's okay. I promise I'm not even supposed to be here in the first place.
Man. His mixes have been super crispy. Like, yo, shout out to Slayer for celebrating 24 months of membership. That is wild. That is literally 2 years of being a member. You're dope. You're dope, dude. We've been together for a long time. Anyway, sorry, I don't want to get distracted here. Great opening title for the track. I always like when Token gets a little more conscious like that, and the storytelling aspect of it, and you just kind of follow it along through there. That was nice. A lot of his from his last album, Pink. Is it called Pink? I'm sorry if I can't remember the exact name of the last album. Just got man, I am not in a good reaction phase today. Let me lock the hell in. All right, I got to lock in. I like that. It reminded me of older style Token of really doing the storytelling aspect stuff and just being more conscious and more just like, I'm going to rap about some real stuff going on in my life. That's the kind of Token that I really, really like. So let's go over to Never Meet. Great intro. You prefer Rapidy Token? I like Rapidy Token too. Like, there's obviously a mood for everything. Every time I try to chill, my brain don't go to sleep. I see open windows, I say that is something that bothers the hell out of me. He knows that it bothers me. When he does the BR sound, it's like brr, brr. He does that a lot now, and that does bother me. People got a house, they like to chill and not me. Every time I try to chill, my brain don't go to sleep. I see open windows, I say who the fuck living there? People who don't wanna either die or be a millionaire. Could never be me. Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck that. Could good layering there. Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck that. Devil done got me, the money's the root of all evil, but I wanna see what the evil do. Want me, they gonna be dead or I'm gonna be great. I cannot do a thing in between the two. I get some haters repeating my name and it's all good and fun till I show them like Beetlejuice. That he was either a liar or he was just too good at playing some hide and seek peekable. Hard to believe all these people are fake, but I swear when I see them, it's so much I'm seeing through. I'm always trying to convince a bitch I'm not a cheater, but I get a spot like a cheater do. I get a spot I can fuck you and lie to you, and then I get a spot I can save you. All of my homies belong in a prison, that's why we hang out, cause soon I won't be able to. Tired of being at funerals, dog. Jesus. Tired of trying to parent my mom. Tired of being the ex that the women don't talk shit about, cause I break up your heart and love somebody tell them they really should be putting blame on themselves for not keeping me hard enough. Fucked in the back of the Mercedes so many times I get a little horny when I start her. So many people I hate on my phone and I gotta be walking around with a charger. I'm independent with labels and bitches and living in fame. Had sex so many times in the back of the Mercedes, he gets a little horny when the car starts up. All right. Somebody tell them they really should be putting blame on themselves for not keeping me hard enough. Fucked in the back of the Mercedes so many times I get a little horny when I start her. So many people I hate on my phone and I gotta be walking around with a charger. I'm independent with labels and bitches and living in family ties every partner. If you see me in your city, I'll be in a hoodie and balling my face like I'm Arthur. People got a house, they like to chill and not in the hoodie, balling my fist like I'm Arthur. The whole meme right there. Every time I try to chill, my brain don't go to sleep. I see open windows, I say who the fuck living there? People who don't wanna either die or be a millionaire. Could never be me. Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck this is an interesting little song. It's unique. Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck that. Toke always been a leader, can't relate to a follower. You type of guy who after up only to act like Bossifer. What's on my wrist got her chest beating like heart rate monitor. She'll be your loss, I'll be her throat lozenge if I wanted her. I've never been good at just chilling, that's what he does rap about sex a ton. Too busy to me means good job living. Tell my mom you ain't voting blue, you get the girl shook and panicked. I'm so good on my own, might wanna go get a pussy planet. Everyone talking about me the second I'm leaving, there's so much they don't wanna say to me. Waking up with a bad feeling, I'm turning into everything that I said I'm afraid to be. Cannot be saving a hope, but ironically all of them salty and all of them savory. The only reason I'm telling a lie to the bitches for her benefit is okay with me. I wanted my girl to see all of them salty, but ironically all of them savory as well. More sex. So much they don't want to say to me. Waking up with a bad feeling, I'm turning into everything that I said I'm afraid to be. Cannot be saving a hope, but turning into everything he's afraid to be. All of them savory. The only reason I'm telling a lie to the bitches for her benefit is okay with me. I wanted my girl to cheat on me so it could be easy. You're breaking up with her quietly. That was the reason I always encouraged her to go to Hollywood, New York, and Miami. One thing I don't like about being better than all of these rappers is no one is trying me. I'm gonna fuck up my son and then he's gonna fuck up his son to continue the dynasty. People got a house, they like to chill and not me. Every time I try to chill, my brain don't go to sleep. I see open windows, I say who the fuck living there? People who don't wanna either die or be a millionaire. Could never be me. Fuck that. 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 Oh, Duck Hunter's pretty cool too. That was nice. I like the quick flows on that. His enunciation is literally better than anybody else's. Like, he is Tech 9 enunciative when he comes with his fast rap stuff. It's super easy to hear a lot of what he says. Donna message you for the cipher? No, I don't care. I do not care. All right, we'll keep it going here. Always bars about where he leaves his kids nowadays. He does, I will say, like, he has been doing a lot of, like, more sex rap stuff. And I don't know if it's because he's having way more sex than he used to, and you just rap about the life that you live. So I get it. I understand that. But there is a lot of sex bars. Hi, Creepy.
Hey, good afternoon, I got a room for the day. I don't spoon, but room service don't play. Every blue moon, people assume that I pray, cause their body's a temple, I'm diving in it every day. Good afternoon, I got a room for the night.
Another nice flow.
I drown goose in the Sprite. Front runner, I don't call truce for the fight. Blood sucker, I might get loose, but I'm tight. Good morning, America. Girl, don't act like it ain't normal to stare at you. She told me she got 6 bodies before me. I'm sure she does. Let's call it body dysmorphia. Fill it with kids like the cast of Euphoria. Babylon chopping the cash in the drawer above.
Fill it with kids like the cast of Euphoria.
Portland or Astoria. I hear the storm, I'm in the cornea. If I look down, just tell him pour me up. Pistol in my brody's bag. If you press him, his bag was
that beat is so like nasty, dude.
Swiping, no swiping like my card decline. Made a 10 to a split. I guess she's now a 5. Hoodie so big, I look like soaring out my size. Put your soul in the air like shoes on power lines. Told her I love her, but I just can't trust her. I dumped her, I moved to LA. He wanna beat me so bad that his impression on me just blew me away. I slept around 7, I woke around 3, and it feel like it's noon at 8. I left my children on top of her temple, I gave them a room to pray. Hey, good afternoon, I got a room for the day. I don't spoon, but room service don't play. Every blue moon, people assume that I pray, cause their body's a temple, I'm diving in it every day. Good afternoon, I got a room for the night. Duck hunter,
a lot of sex bars.
In the Sprite. Front runner, I don't call truce for the fight. Blood sucker, I might get loose, but I'm tight.
Yeah, I've heard this one probably 10, 15 times. That's the thing, is that a lot of the times, like, sometimes I just don't react to music, especially during the last 3 months or so where I've been so busy coaching and stuff and not making videos. I just like to listen to music. And it does bother me when people's like, yo, why have you not done this, this, and this? Is like, man, I don't have time. And I'm still listening to the music. I'm still supporting the artists. I just haven't been able to make videos. So Duck Hunter was one of those. There's what was the other one that I really, a Jeep was one of those. Like, I just listened to them and I liked them a lot. I just haven't been able to record reactions to
2 fingers in her like we made a truce. I can't call my woman boo cause I might get confused. If she know I don't like her like booze. Put my dog on TV till he feel like he Clifford the Scoop. Industry saw me how Brady left Patriots. I didn't lose since I came out the blue. My dude up to something, but I'm down for anything. Like fuck society, my crowd is menacing. The bike is motor, that's without the pedaling. She down on 1 knee, that's without the wedding ring. Metal above the waist, that's without the belly ring. He showed the ropes to me without the wrestling. You gave your
Token's producers are insane, man. He's always got so many good ones.
Told her I love her, but I just can't trust her. I dumped her, I moved to LA. He wanna beat me so bad that his impression on me just blew me away. I slept around 7, I woke around 3, and it feel like it's noon at 8. I left my children on top of her temple, I gave them a room to pray. Hey, good afternoon, I got a room for the day. I don't spoon, but room service don't play. Every blue moon, people assume that I pray, cause their body's a temple, I'm diving in it every day. Good afternoon, I got a room for the
king of the
night.
flows, man, he's so clean with it.
In the Sprite. Front runner, I don't call truce for the fight. Blood sucker, I might get loose, but I'm tight.
I enjoy these style of reactions too. So there's 2 different styles that I do. These are like the casual listener reactions where I'll point out some bars and stuff when I hear them, but like I just want to enjoy the first time listen through the album. And then there's the breakdown style of reactions when like I know it's an individual song or an individual music video that I really got to lock in for. But so far I've enjoyed myself. These first 3 songs have been really solid. We got Conscious Token, we got Fast Rap Token, we got Flex and Sex Token. So now what we got with Friends right here. Since when have I made live streams? Dude, I've been live streaming for years.
I met a girl who was the last in line to at a meet and greet. She was by herself, tattoos up and down her sleeve. She told me about a dead parent and brother who OD'd. She said she was
there. It is again.
It all until
I don't know why he does that. Brother. I don't know why he does that. I think maybe he's just trying to make that his style now.
I met a girl who was the last in line to at a meet and greet. She was by herself, tattoos up and down her sleeve. She told me about a dead parent and brother who OD'd. She said she was about to end it all until she heard me. I did my best to understand, it's just hard to believe. Nobody in my crew heard her cause she spoke real quietly. She was a pretty girl, a body I didn't notice till she left. My bro saw her and complimented her dress. He followed her and offered her a drink around the corner. The venue bar was closed, but not for us, we're the performers.
Storytelling Token back at it.
I know my bro well, I know his type. I didn't stick around, I hit the hotel for the night. But I'm sure she went with him. I mean, that shit is dope. She met the artist that changed her life. Then she got to hang with his bro when she heard stories about the artist and what he's like when he's at home. And she's appreciative so much it might be hard to tell him no.
I don't like where this is headed.
To her, but when she spoke to me, I had a friend behind the scenes. My friend isn't a creep, but he don't know who the fan is. I'm why she didn't take her life, but I'm also why my friend took advantage.
Oh,
I
God.
don't know who she blamed, but I can't imagine that she still look at me the same. And when she hears my music, I wonder what's first to enter her head. Her brother who OD'd or waking up inside my friend's bed.
Oh, God. That sucks. That's a hard thing to rap
this
about.
Kid when I was 14, he was 23. Almost 10 years on me, but we were like family. 200 of Villa rappers from Massachusetts. He'd come over to my house and hug my mama like she his. Up to 4 a.m. recording songs and making playlists. Driving home and talking about what life's gonna be like when we make it. He called me crying one day. I said, bro, is everything okay? He said, bro, everything is straight. I got a daughter on the way. I knew this girl, she was special. Hang with us at the stew, throwing words out the freestyle. She gave birth a healthy child, Bro's a father, shit was wild. By the time they potty trained her, I was starting to go viral. By the time she was like 4, I was just beginning to tour. He was watching me from his phone, happy for me, but wanted more. We would always talk about the only losers is the ones who quit. My success showed him it's possible, so he stayed in my crib. My trips to Cali put me in room with millionaires. I come home with stories, he said, dude, I gotta get out there. I said it could change everything, never mention his kid. He just remembered what we said about people who decide to quit. That girl needs a father, but dreams need pursuit. So when I moved to LA, my dog did too. In hopes to make it big, and my success is what encouraged it. And that encouragement had left the little girl fatherless. Cause talking every day turned into talking every week. And years fly quicker every year, you blink an eye and she's a teen. And now you're in the land of dreams, but worse, you're in the land of dreamers. You don't stand out in the slightest, got no motion, got no features, got no fans, and got no tours, they got no bread for plane tickets. Got your daughter's phone number, but get no answer when it's ringing. She made up her mind about you. And being Token's homie doesn't hold weight like it used to. Me and my bro still hang. I see his daughter since the high chair. I moved out of Cali, but he started a new life there. I feel his pain, I never mentioned there's no purpose for me. So when we get together, I just tell him more stories. And he tells me about his single that he's waiting on a mix for. I still give encouragement, cause that's all I'm good for. But he never gonna make it. And what's the biggest loser? Look, a quitter or a deadbeat dad in Hollywood? That's my dog, though.
Wow. Wow. Damn. That is wild. Knox posted a reaction with Token in the same room, and that sucks, man. Because like Token, like I said to the start of the stream, Token invited me to his house Thursday night for the album release party. I'm sure Knox was there. I had no idea who else was going. I was trying to make it, but I had a Little League camp, or not a Little League camp, but like a youth baseball camp that I was helping run the day of the album release, so I couldn't go. So could have met up with Knox too, and could have done a reaction with Token in the same room. That would have been a crazy video, all three of us together. That song was wild. Token is an incredible storyteller, but man, there's many Mariah Carey faces behind you. You talking about all the Michael Myers ones? That's hilarious. But man, so many layers to that song. I hope he does a music video for that so we can break that one down. That one was wild. So many layers to that. Like Token being the person that the fan idolizes, but he's also the reason that she had to deal with his friend and get taken advantage of. Then Token's success inspired his homie to rap, but then it caused him to leave his daughter. Like, it's the double-edged sword of Token's career. So that was a great song. That was the best written song by far. Very conscious, very storytelling. I like that.
I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you.
That's
we
the one
never
we're in.
change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What
I like the guitar in the background too.
As much as I do wanna love you, I feel like we're speaking two different languages. Your house had a gate and mine had instigated, so that's the environment we feel safer in. You thought it was crazy how long that it took me to tell you I love you, like that was the weirdest. I only heard dad say I love you with mom in the room when he went back to singing his lyrics. So how could you blame me, cause you always choose to. You always choose to. You wanna know where I'll be at all the time, but that's not what I'm used to. Not what I'm used to. You knew where your dad was at work or he's home and he's taking the load up. I didn't know where until 124 the day I got that phone call. And I let the phone drop. I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman. I'm trying to learn. I never had the chance. I still look to my manager, but he gon' teach me how to be a rapper before a good man. I grew up afraid to find a letter on mama's dresser telling us goodbye. I'm used to it all, so you don't gotta hold back and cry. But I gotta tell you why. I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you.
I like him singing in this lower register. It's not bad.
What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
I'm not right for you, but I won't get
Boy, Rand coming in there. That's crazy.
I hate the pain that is colour my veins, that is present in solitary. What does your love look like? Does it look black and white? Is it your crib tonight? Do all your demons get louder at night and the voices get softer?
So many layers. Wow.
Into therapy
That's
lately,
beautiful.
cause the cause and the fact made me hate the way that I feel when the loving gets real, cause I just wanna run and escape the pressure that paints me, pressure of safety, pressures of promises that turn to maybes, pressure of bravely moving in the same direction.
Man.
The pressure been driving me crazy. So my therapist said that
I just love the little flares that I hear, like the pressure, and it was like going to the beat of a heartbeat kind of, and just like it was making me feel anxious and all the layers and everything. Just a lot of really cool mixing choices between the two
that
right
I
now.
never created when I was a kid. And just like that, all my thoughts raced back to a Welsh town, 96. My mother was crying, my father was screaming and shouting, denying the sin of deceiving and cheating.
What up, Art? Good to see you, homie.
Uprooted, the garden is dying, but still she forgives. This cycle repeats. Every night I try to sleep, hearing the screams through concrete. Mothering peace, a vision of love, a lesson that fused with the cells in my blood. A lesson that taught me that love ain't enough and that love can be porcelain when times get tough. Flash forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat of my dad's car with my maker. My dad looked shaken, turned to face him. The words that he spoke cutthroat like razor. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated, navigating a world that we co-created. And I've made mistakes, but I will love you daily. And just like that, it's just me, my mum and my sis. The stress left mum disabled for a bit. I grew up fast then, cause I gotta be a new Ren. Strong for my sister, my mum at a loose end. Confused but moving through the confusion. My born new love feels fake like what does your love look like? Does it tear your inside? Does it keep you up at night?
Dude, this album is great so far. It's kind of crazy that this song is so early in the album too, because he's got to know this is gonna be one of the bigger songs from it, and like, I don't know, it's completely different vibe. Like all 5 songs so far have been totally different vibes, and I really rock with it.
What does your love look like?
You realize how hard that I work and you told me you feel for me. If I lost all my motivation tomorrow, would you still love me? It's easy to love when I'm up, when I'm down and you leaving. You can't even give me an answer cause you never seen it, and that's why it's hard to believe it. If you need help but I'm too far away, is it over for you? Maybe I'm just not the person for you, even though I still could be the soul for you. Maybe we are meant to be together, but our history got in the way. Your trust issues,
Man,
my
what a
fear
great
issues,
song.
Too many issues at play. You yell fast, I get quiet. You wanna see more passion. I've seen what real yelling can lead to, so no, I don't have it. I grew up afraid to see holes in a wall in a room that was locked from inside. I promise I'm used to it all. You don't gotta ever hold back and cry, but I gotta tell you why. I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change.
Totally different style, and I rock with that a lot.
What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
Kudos, man. Five. The only song that I didn't really care too much for, Never Me. It's my least favorite of the 5, but these have all been great. Come Quiet. You already know this is gonna be an ignorant style song by the name of it. But we need more switch ups. I love that every song has been totally different.
Spill come down a quad like a kumquat. I'm a big dog, get it off like a bus stop. Get the whole crowd.
More sex.
Like a jump shot, find a good fuck on, then I fuck off. I've been closed off from cross like a trust fall. Spit so hard, grip lung like a plunk off. Got a bad friend, dead dad, and a hurt mom, and I love them all the same.
Why are his beats so crazy, dude? They're so wild.
so stupid, never read a book, but a book. Fit so stupid that I get a look, every look. Bitch so boozy, gotta feed the puss, octopus. She took me off the street, she like my curfew. Flag a chick out and we called it a bird flu. I can't commit, I got trauma
Bird
to
flu.
work. So you gotta blame yourself if I hurt you. I was the only one who started balling when I saw the car from a ladder to hearse. My dad's apartment was so fucking dirty, a part of me thinks he was meant for the dirt. Grandpa's a veteran, I was a poet. I don't think he saw me as someone respectable. Only thing we had in
Good choice
common
of a
is
beat
Pedro was
pause there.
terminal, and I was always in terminals. Last time that he was in Germany, he was attacked. He pulled out, started shooting bullets at him. I think of him every time I'm in Germany, inside a grouping and shooting my kids at him. Bill come down a quad like a kumquat. I'm a big dog, get her off like a bus stop.
How does he have so many kid bars coming with kid bars?
Closed off from cross like a trust fall, spit so hard, grip lung like a plunk cough. Got a bad friend, dead dad, and a hurt mom, and I love them all the same. Go to camp in her hips, is a hippocampus. Hold her hips like a posture, a hippopotamus. Crypt so new, gotta put the crib inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping in my whip. Spit so stupid, never read a book, but a book. Fit so stupid that I get a look. Every
He's
look,
got
bitch
more
so
flow
boozy,
switches
gotta
on
feed
it.
the puss, octopus. Put so many toxins in my system, Dracula wouldn't even touch a vein of mine. Put so many pillows on my bed that I can't even find a girl I just was inside. Put so many words inside.
There's so much. I would say there's a lot of sex, but dude, I just cannot believe the production on his songs. I don't know who all makes his beats anymore. I know there was a guy that Noxie used to make his beats. I think John Glass used to make some of his beats. I need to look at like the credits to see who's doing this. But like, he has never had a bad beat in his life. In his whole career, he's had the craziest beats that I am so jealous
Song
of.
you gotta be real fucking crazy to memorize. Put so many demons in my verse that my suicide note will probably rhyme. Every thought I have is
Ooh,
sick enough to
that
make
was a
an
bar.
ENT say TMI. Only riding when I'm drinking, my kids hit her IUD and got a DUI. When I die,
That's all
I want my
acronym rap.
legacy to be 1,000 women hating men the same way. All these flight delays are just preparing me for heaven's gates when they say the gate change. Still come down a quad like a kumquat.
Wow,
I'm a big
wow.
dog, get her off like a bus stop. Got the whole crowd off the ground like a
Why is that a
fuck,
random-
fuck on, then I fuck
That's just like a random deep bar in the middle of the sex.
off. I've been closed
That's
off,
wild.
cross like a trust fall, spit so hard, grip lung like a plunk cough. Got a bad friend, dead dad, and a hurt mom, and I love them all the same. Go to camp in her hips, is a hippocampus. Hold her hips like a posture, a hippopotamus. Crypt so new, gotta put the crib inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping in my whip. Spit so stupid, never read a book, but a book. Fit so stupid that I get a look, every look. Bitch so boozy, gotta feed the puss, octopus.
Hey, what's up, Toby? This your boy Cam, bro. I've been thinking about you, man. I know why you fell off. I know exactly why you fell off. Step one, to get you back on track, you gotta set that black hoodie on fire. Sitting in the corner with your hood up all the time and shit. Figure the fuck out, bro. It probably stink, by the way. Two, we gotta change the hair. Hair's terrible. Hair's insane. I don't know if you know this or not, but you fucking famous, dog. Stop going to fucking Supercut. That white lady is fucking you up. You understand that? She giving you that good old-fashioned fuck up, too, dog. You don't care about your image no more or something, brother?
That's hilarious. Oh, Pharrell's another one that I've heard a ton. I've seen it on TikTok a lot. Michael Davis, thank you for becoming a member, my man. Much love.
She sit in my shotgun like the barrel.
Bow!
Your girl is fair, mine is feral. Bow. I can't take off work, but I can take off your apparel.
Man, again,
Bow.
just
I'm living
ridiculous
these blues
beats.
in my
Nasty.
Christmas carol.
Terrible bar. I love Token to Death. That is the worst bar on the album right now, and I'll tell you that. And I think he knows that I hate that bar. Ebenezer Splooge in my life is a Christmas carol. I hate it. But everything else is okay. That was so cool. Hold on. I love that he does the little beat pause and the random onomatopoeias.
I'm Ebenezer Splooge and my life's a Christmas carol. She want me to show my true colors until I'm caught red-handed.
That's fire right there.
Labels got you boys doing split Sean Paul Van Damme shit. Damn. Token where so many hats I probably gave all them dandruff. Damn. Had me coming
Bar.
in a second, that's a second.
got
coming,
bars
I
on it,
thought
man.
the Lord was crucified. More money, more problems. I bet when my door is suicide, I'll be a door of suicide. Back on my bros, back for a safety. It's like
Nice
the
little
odds
Dora
they take them guys
bar,
that's
Dora
over
suicide.
I put all my dogs down. Call it euthanize.
Euthanize.
I put all my dogs down like my doggy got a tumor target always on me. Let's find a shooter barking up the wrong tree. I get him new to bargain in my watch fee. I'm like a jeweler bark on me on Shaw 3. It's like the booster far from being all clean, but I'm a boozer. Party's got my dog geeking like a tutor. She sit in my shotgun like the barrel.
Wow.
Your girl is fair, mine is feral.
Nah. I love all the painting and stuff and like the random onomatopoeias that he's doing. I saw somebody say the ooh was sick, but the was lame. I can kind of see that a little bit. I think I love flares like that. Just little nuances that people toss into songs and the layering left and right painting. He's doing it a lot on his albums. It's a fun listen.
I can't can take off work, but I can take off your apparel. I'm Ebenezer's Scrooge in my Lex a Christmas Carol. I did you dirty, but you did me dirty first. Now we even. Yup. Meant to be 'cause she's
Like that? That's cool. I love that.
Yup. I won't ask you about your past if you agree to now. That's me about our future. Okay, I bring her back. That means I put the brakes on her back like my childhood scooter. Okay, I don't got a group. I got one homie. I'm the shooter in my bros.
How many sex bars can be made? Nice.
From Massachusetts, but the masses choose her. She's supposed to be the famous
Masses choose her. I've heard this part a million times.
I'm more reclusive than the dorky students where the whores are foolish, but my boys are stupider. She's more abusive, but I'm sort of used to her. The corner unit's got the porch, I'm moving further. The more I'm moving, it's like the more I'm doing dirt. In my shotgun like the barrel.
I've heard that part a million times.
Girl is fair, mine is feral. Bow. I can take off work, but I can take off your apparel. I'm Ebenezer's Scrooge in my Lex a Christmas Carol. Bow. Globals and I'm out of a raindrop. Put that halo in back of him like a GameStop. Show up after the set, I feel like a .com. I give an autograph to the cop instead of a fingerprint. I give a bodycast to the bitch.
There it
I
is.
Be hitting and probably won't follow back, but I will follow haters in the crypt. Don't read the almanac. I decide when the bitch is sprinkling. Feel like a laundromat because I take her right after finishing. I put you on a map. I can take you off in indefinite.
I feel like a laundromat because I take her right after finishing. More sex.
In the autocrat, I'm the king and the fucking president. I don't like talking back. I don't care what the new perspective is. That had a heart attack. Only time that his heart was relevant. Flow like a water tap, but I'm dirty. Flint. Talking while I was being in a pocket. Lint. I don't like what you wearing.
That's far.
I'm the animal
That's far.
of the relationship. I'm the animal that they want.
I hate that one too. Flows are crazy.
Pack of potential impossible to put a price on. I'm not good in networking, that's why I don't like the chat much. Oh, okay. Congrats on that big feature. How much did you pay for that one? Oh, okay. Why would I go outside when I'm already lost without moving? Rap game Ebenezer, don't come to me with that joyful bullshit. All that's left in this world that I live for is rapping one night stand role play. My friend got so used to me saying I'ma kill myself. He respond like, okay.
Crazy song. Crazy flow switches on that. It's probably the best flow switches that I've heard so far on the album. And just like, again, the nuances that he does on that song. It's a fun song. Fun song. Yo, shout out to Michael Davis. Much love to you, man. $5 dono. Thank you, my man. You didn't have to do that. We're just out here vibing, listening to the album. Y'all show some love to my man, Michael. Flow, beat, cadence, rhyme schemes, fire. I don't care about much what is actually said. Yeah, I mean, there's sacrifices that need to be made sometimes, but I love when he does the pissed off thing. Yeah, when he gets a little grittier with his voice. I hear that. Sometimes he does it a little too much, but not on that one. I think there was just enough grit and just on that one. What's up, Taco? So, nice one. All right, so we're going on over to Sarah's song. I see a lot of you guys saying this is a crazy switch up on the album. So is Sarah his sister? Or Sarah was somebody that he dated? I know he's going through a crazy relationship there for a little bit.
Tell me why, how could you do that to me? Tell me why.
We're about to get sad.
Here's a story that I never thought that I would tell. About me and a girl, sophomore year, pure as hell. I never talked about it, not cause how she'll be affected. Truthfully, I don't care, I was more worried about myself. First girl I ever liked that finally liked me back. Geeked out when I heard about that. Still a virgin, scared to talk to girls, rocking a XX black t-shirt, but still sweating out the back. I had a thing with her. TV shows after school, I would binge with her. First girl I held the hand of, first girl I bought dinner. First girl I met the mom of butterflies at every picture I would see. You should have felt my heart go. I never knew what to say, so she started every convo. She had more experience, she showed me things to prove it. First girl who ever found interest in my music. She had a passion too, she liked to act, she was amazing. Showing up to her plays like my girl's about to be famous. We hit some parties too, she was a drinker and I wasn't. Kissing me in front of my friends and poking fun at me for blushing. I went viral for the first time, so rumors started to move. Token has a famous friend, Token might leave school soon. Till this one rumor came next. Last night, I heard Token forced a girl to...
Oh, fuck. I heard Token forced a girl to have sex was the blanked out part right there. Don't do this, Sarah!
The first person who asked me about it, I thought that he was playing. Second person who asked me about it, I started replaying. The night I had with my girl confirming everything was normal. Fourth person who asked me about it, I started looking for her. Ain't no way she telling lies. You know how rumors travel when your name is on the rise. Little internet fame, but I was a shy. Confrontation wasn't my move, but I had to. I found her in the gymnasium by the athletes. When she saw me, she smiled at me. I was confused. Before I could confront, she ran up to me and she gave me a hug. I told her about the rumor and I asked her where it's from. She replied, what the fuck? Why would I say that? I felt stupid, I said sorry. I walked away thinking that 4 other people were trolling me. The 5th person who told me about it, my whole thinking reversed. The 8th person who told me about it said they heard it directly from her. But she denied it all the same. I started to feel like I'm attending one of her plays. I never hit her up after and she never hit me up. I left school soon after trying to get my career up. The more stories I heard, I knew damn well she was the author. My friend was like, she must just be jealous of the spotlight. Jealous you getting established. She wanna be an actress. Maybe she just method acting. I told him he was tripping.
Wow.
I had barely built
Wow.
the buzz. Half the town took her side. I stopped fucking with everyone.
Wow.
My intro to
Right, just
relationships
smack
left
dab
me
in the
with
middle of the
bad
album.
blood. Maybe that's why I'm so anti-relationship. I don't trust. I told my girl the story before I took out the pen. She said she's not surprised and I didn't know what she meant. Now I think I do. The man that gets commitment don't commit cause he don't know who he's committed to. And I'm not proud of that, but it's my experience. Honestly, not being tied down held my career and shit, so I'm not even tripping. I hope that girl does theater more, cause she good at it. Just don't do around me no more. I'm sure she don't imagine she had big impact on me before, but she probably the reason I don't trust who I get feelings for.
Wow. That was wild. Very incredible storytelling right there, man. I mean, that's better than like exception storytelling. Like that is his best storytelling song that I've heard. That was insane.
I changed how
Singing right there? Okay, so that was wild. That's the best song on the album so far. Not the most replayable song, obviously. There is a difference between the best and like most replayable songs. That was insane. That was a very, very good song.
how I look, how I talk, how I
Man.
act. I change even more. I'm no longer yours. Only thing I don't change about me is wishing I change even more. What am I waiting for? My grandma said I want to visit you to get that LA view, but I might die before I ever get the chance to. I found a subject I could change to avoid
That's
the
relatable.
awkwardness and realizing the painful truth.
Love from Bosnia. Much love to you,
But I
man.
wish I gave her honesty. I know losing memories is frustrating beyond belief, and every day there's a new body part to let a doctor see. But all that aside, how do you say that so casually? What does death mean to you? All your friends dying, does it bring stress to you? Do you think about it? Like, will it hurt at all? When will my whole life be compressed into a phone call? Like, yeah, she's gone. I wanna make her last years be a gift from God, but it's a losing game, cause I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late. I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more. I'm no longer yours. Only thing I don't change about me is wishing I change even more. What am I waiting for? I used to have reoccurring dreams about death. So ever since you brought it up, I've been sleeping less. I know what you gon' say, I'm too young to be
That's a
going
nice
through
line
it,
right
but
there.
Can I ask you some questions as the closest one to it? You so open about it, so I'm curious. Do you think an afterlife will be luxurious? Do you think it'll treat you as good as Jersey did? Do you think you'll see your husband? I'm just trying to picture what it's like to be you. 3 kids, 5 grandchildren, all come from you.
I will say, I noticed somebody say this earlier too, and I've noticed it a few times too, like his rhyming isn't as tight as it used to be. So like husband right there was a very, very loose rhyme with,
This is as the closest one
I don't even
to
know what it was.
You so
What was the, I don't even know what it was trying to rhyme with right
What
there.
am I waiting for? I used to have reoccurring dreams about death. So ever since you brought it up, I've been sleeping less. I know what you gon' say, I'm too young to be going through it, but can I ask you some questions as the closest one to it? You so open about it, so I'm curious. Do you think an afterlife will be luxurious? Do you think it'll treat you as good as Jersey did? Do you think you'll see your husband? I'm just trying to
See, like that, I don't know if he's maybe not trying to rhyme just to put more impact on it. It's like asking her kind of these looser questions about the afterlife. Like, will it be luxurious? Will it treat you like your favorite hometown did? And then he just pauses like, do you think you'll see your husband? And it's just like, it's really deep and in depth. I don't know if that's kind of what he was going for, but like husband and luxurious and Jersey does, like, I don't know. The rhymes are kind of loose on that. And I've noticed it a few times throughout the album for sure, but I kind of let it slide because it's sounding great so far. The album itself sounds
Picture
great.
what it's like to be you. 3 kids, 5 grandchildren, all come from you. Maybe because of us, your life has a different meaning and a view, and you're happy to live, but you don't have to. I just can't relate. My life is everything, and I'm trying to make it great, but it's a losing game.
Sometimes the message
'cause I
matters
got
more
the
than the
news
rhyme.
today.
Yeah, like in a
It's
song
funny
like
how no
this,
matter how I
I'm not
act,
looking
you
for
are, you
crazy
too late.
rhymes.
I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more. I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more.
I do like his lower register singing. It sounds good.
What am I waiting for? On our phone call, you tensed up when you mentioned death. It still bother me cause I want you to be content. It was the middle of the night, I guess that's what most happened. Did you find contentment or not even know what happened? The questions I don't have any answers to upset me. Until I realize they're not meant to be. Maybe that's what's beautiful about the rollout. Grandma Tuesday, I'ma be crying my soul out. My birthday's coming up, and even if you lived past it, I still change the subject every time you hinted at it. Cause I'm not even supposed to know till I'm supposed to know. And until I'm supposed to know, I'll be hoping I don't.
Man,
I'll be hoping I don't. I wish I did more for you, but I know it's a losing game. I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late.
man. Again, more relatable music. I mean, I've not heard really. I would give all these songs another spin for sure. I think Never Me and Kumquat are my least favorite so far,
I change how I
but I would definitely listen to all of them again. Much love from Oregon. Much love to you, my man.
No longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more. I change how I look, how I talk.
I really like.
how I act.
Sounds like there's a female kind of harmonizing with him right here.
No longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more. What are you waiting for?
Token's at 20. Token, yeah, he's like 5 years younger than me, I think. I think he's 25. Because I just turned 30 this year. Let me look here. I think he's Quadeca's age, and I think Quadeca's 25. Token's 26. Okay. Yeah. I think that's his voice filtered in the background. I don't know, it's kind of it was a higher melody. Unless he was trying to do the melody. But again, another great song. Like the production on it was awesome. I'm listening to all these songs again. There's no
Man,
skips.
stop bringing up that your father did. Nigga, we
Hold on, this beat, I love it. I am a sucker for like scratchy violin style beats. Oh man, I can't wait to listen to this one. And I love that he's got the skip brought back from that other song.
And number 3, man, stop bringing up that your father did. Nigga, we get it. For you gonna tell me every song, bro? Come on, bro. I got problems too. Nigga wanna hear some fucking problems all the time, nigga. Come on, bro. You better than this.
Fuck. Voices in my head are over capacity. Who's gonna shut down this club? She see the good man that's buried in me, but she just isn't digging enough. Maybe one day she gonna
I
find
can't
him
wait
and
for this
find out
beat
it's
to
not worth the effort
explode.
strut.
This is about to be
The pretty
wild.
outside of my life like everyone does. Fuck. I get a sleep attendance
that
and I
dropped
talk to the
differently
girl
than I
in the
thought.
two-wheeler truck. Cause that's what I travel the world with, and it gets me going if I end up stuck. If she end up falling in love, I adjust and I put her on nice like a puck. Get a pretty ass out of my life cause everyone does. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
That's different. That is way different.
Leave me alone. Grandma just died and I wonder what the afterlife is like. Is she gonna watch me while I rap? Is she the reason for my mama's eating problem? Probably
Appropriate after the last song, kinda let up.
Jewish, but I'm turning Buddhist. I was almost atheist. One day I'll be a Catholic. That's to paint the picture. Just I'm not devoted. I am to my girls and friends and wants and passions. Who will I be by the end of this month? Life is just like chess, and every night the liquor fuck a bishop. That's the world we live in. I was never good at staying in touch. Only call my people back after they pass, like I don't pick up. and pass my bro the phone. Osteoporosis, I'm back to the bone. Homie growing, we were hair like chaperone. He took Adderall like get your chaperone.
Dude, why are these beats so nasty? God!
Catacombs, ask us have the clothes, have attack from Rome. Baddies at the shows, act like grabbing goals. Have a bastard goal and pass like Pat Mahomes. Fuck. Voices in my head are over capacity. Who's gonna shut down this club? She see the good man that's buried in me, but she just isn't digging enough. Maybe one day she gon' find him and find out it's not worth the effort to strut. Her pretty ass out of my life like everyone does. Fuck. I get a sleeve of
Ooh, nice little drum fill right there too.
Cause that's what I travel the world with, and it gets me going if I end up stuck. If she end up falling in love, I adjust and I put her on nice like a puck. Get a pretty ass out of my life, cause everyone does. Leave me alone.
Man, another solid one, man.
Leave me alone.
I'm not the biggest fan of the chorus,
Leave me alone.
but this beat is.
I'm so disassociated, I feel like it wouldn't even be real if I crashed the coupe. Told my mom that I was having thoughts of death instead of helping me. She said me fucking too. Life is all connected. Every time I
Wow.
get a beat, I find the know the verse and try to beat it. Life is all
I
connected.
told my mom I had thoughts of death, and instead of helping, she said, "Yeah, me effing too." I'm trying not to swear anymore. Wild line right
Instead of
there.
helping me, she said me fucking too. Life is all connected. Every time I get a beat, I find the know the verse and try to beat it. Life is all connected. If you get deep enough inside of her, she gon' look for deeper meanings. Everything is meant to be. I remember watching Intervention and I saw my sister on the screen. Should've listened to my intuition 15 years later when she clean. But her little brother told the world about his secrets never safe for me. Fuck it, let me be a piece of shit in peace. Ain't it funny, other homies turn into the people that they promised me they wouldn't become. I'm the only reason that they got a bit of confidence. I didn't know they take it and run. Everybody bragging at me about getting a hoe or a car or a new designer hoodie or a gun. Honestly, I miss when homies didn't feel like they had to do something cool around me to have fun. That shit is lame. Feel like the only one that didn't change. Turned out my dad's parents had money. Dad died, then mom retired. Strange. I'm losing trust in everyone these days. Dad couldn't walk, but he still walked away.
Wow.
When I die, don't put money in the grave. Share it so they can make the same mistakes. Then leave me alone.